today. So good evening. As we come together for our quarterly meeting, I want to take this opportunity to talk about something that lies at the very core of who we are at Compassion Senior Care, our character and integrity. In many ways, the quality of our care is measured not just by what we do, but by how we do it. Families invite us into their homes, into their private lives, and they trust us with something incredibly precious, the well being of their loved ones. That trust is not given lightly. It is earned day by day through the choices we make, the words we use, and the integrity we live by. Each one of you is an ambassador of Compassion Senior Care. When you step into a client's home, you carry with you our name, our values, and our reputation. You are the face of our company. And more importantly, you are the living proof of our mission. At Compassion Senior Care, our values guide everything we do. I'm going to name a few of them. Compassion, treating every client and family with dignity, kindness, and respect. Integrity, being honest, dependable, and doing what's right, even when no one is watching. Superior care, striving not only to meet expectations, but to exceed them, providing care that truly makes a difference. And community, recognizing that our work impacts not only the individuals, but also their families, and in turn, the wider community. When you embody these values, you are not just providing a service, you are creating a relationship. You are offering families peace of mind. You are making seniors feel seen, respected, and cared for. And in doing so, you are impacting lives in a way that goes far beyond a shift or a list of tasks on the care plan. Our reputation in the community is built on character. It is the sum of all the moments when you choose patience over frustration, honesty over convenience, compassion over indifference. These small decisions, repeated over time, are what families notice and remember. They are why people recommend us. I hear this almost every day, why they trust us and why we continue to grow. I want to emphasize this. You are our greatest assets, not our company name, not the logo, not our website, not our social media and advertising, not the brochures, but you. The trust we build, the dignity we protect, and the comfort we provide are all because of the character you bring into every client interaction. As we look toward the future, let us remember that our growth will always be tied to the strength of our integrity. We can expand services, we can develop new strategies, but none of that matters without the trust and respect of the families we serve. And that trust is earned through your everyday actions. So I ask you to continue to live out our values with pride and conviction. Let compassion guide your care. Let integrity shape your decisions. Let superior care drive your work. And let community remind you that what you do impacts not just one person, but many lives. Together, we are not just providing senior care, we are building a legacy of trust, respect, and dignity in our community. That is something to be proud of. I am proud of all of you. Thank you for your dedication, for the heart you put into your work, and for the integrity you bring to Compassion Senior Care every single day. So enjoy the meeting, engage, and participate as a team, as the A team, and thank you.
Thank you, Mark. That was
Thank you,
amazing.
Ma.
Beautiful. Okay, I still don't see Norma, so let's just maybe lighten things up to begin. I'm going to try and do this right now. Just give me one moment. I've got an eight questions. It's a quiz. I'm just going to try and launch it here. Let me see. Let
Do
me
you
know
want
if you
me
guys
to
see
stop
it.
sharing? I
think it's fine.
Great.
here is Norma now.
Should
But
we?
we can still go ahead until
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
The second Monday in October.
So you're going to, it should allow you to just answer. Is it allowing you guys to answer?
Yes,
It's allowing you to click the answers.
yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
So yeah, first question, when is Canadian Thanksgiving celebrated each year? Then we've got which province was the first to officially celebrate Thanksgiving? What is a traditional main dish served at Canadian Thanksgiving dinners?
Turkey.
Oh, no cheating, guys.
Yeah, everyone answer their, I'm just reading them out just so that it's not quiet.
You answer on the screen.
Yeah, you're able to select them. Is that right? Is everyone able to do that?
Yes.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, I see Sandeep now. Hi, Sandeep. Hi, Norma.
Hello, hello. Sorry, I couldn't. Computer issues.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We thought we'll do the trivia before you.
Good.
Yes.
I'm glad you did.
And then yeah, the very first Thanksgiving in what is now what is now Canada was celebrated in 1578 by Martin Frobisher. Where did it take place? We've got a few options there. Are you guys able to scroll through it, or am I having
Yeah,
to
but
move?
I don't
Okay,
see
okay.
votes. I only see 2 people voting for the first question.
Yeah, I
No,
see some are coming in now.
Yeah,
Um,
I think at the end you say submit.
yes, that's right. You're right. You've got it. Thank you. Yeah. So once you go through all of them and hit submit, then we'll know where everyone kind of lies with this.
Yes.
What popular fall dessert is often served at Thanksgiving. And then Canadian Thanksgiving was declared an official annual holiday by Parliament in what year? That's going to be a 50-50. I do know the answer, but anyways, Canadian Thanksgiving is older than American Thanksgiving, true or false? And then what are people in Canada most encouraged to do on Thanksgiving? Watch football, exchange gifts, give thanks, and spend time with loved ones. Once everyone's completed it, we will I'll be able to end the poll and then go through the results. I'm gonna give you guys, once everyone's done, we'll do another few minutes and then I'll give you the answers. We can figure out who was right or wrong. I think a lot of people are doing pretty well here.
Yeah.
And I also have some really
Jenna, I'm
I
sorry.
don't see another questions.
I accidentally submit the.
Yes.
Oh, you submitted it without being
Yeah,
able to do
yeah.
it all?
I
Me
answered
too.
3 questions, I think.
Oh no. Okay. I'm not sure if I can fix that, Eula.
That's okay. No
But
problem.
thank you for participating. You were
Yeah,
eager to
I
submit your
Maybe you can
answers. I
give us
love
the
that. No,
answer. Maybe you can let Yula give the answers as you go through them now.
yeah, you could let me know what your answer was gonna be. Yeah, I'd love that. I think we're almost there. 14 out of 16.
I can't get into mine.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't
it won't allow
scroll?
you.
No,
Oh, I
I don't
think you
know
need
what.
to put your cursor inside the poll quiz and scroll down. Maybe that will fix it.
I don't know where it went.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes,
Okay.
that's okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
14 out of 16. Who else needs to finish?
Well, I did not participate, and I think that,
I don't know if you will be on there,
yeah,
honestly.
I can't actually,
I
no.
And
can't
Asha
see
can't
mine.
because Asha's driving.
Okay.
And sorry, who was the
but-
other person who just
Me.
Anley?
no,
No,
I
that's
voted.
I can't find the questions.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I can.
I'm also unable to find the question on the screen.
oh,
Me too.
interesting. Yeah.
okay. Well, how about, I think most people have submitted them. And I'll go through them. You still
Mhm.
participated, so, or tried to. So that is the main thing. Okay. So I'm just gonna go through them. The first one, when is Canadian Thanksgiving celebrated each year? Sorry, I'm not sure if someone was speaking.
No?
Okay, okay, perfect. The answer to that is
The
the second Monday in October. So it looks like pretty much everyone got that one right. And I mean, it's coming up this weekend, so that's great. We've got that covered. Which province was the first to officially celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada? The answer to that one is Nova Scotia. So a lot of you got that one correct.
Nice. I
And
didn't
that's
know that.
actually, that was one of the first to adopt Thanksgiving as a holiday, even before it became official. So that was something
Oh.
that they were doing in Nova Scotia, like well before it even became official. So that's pretty cool. I'm assuming everyone would have, oh wow, okay, one person entered ham. Okay, but what is the traditional main dish served at most Canadian Thanksgiving dinners? Turkey is the correct answer, but I would say like ham is something that is typically served as well. So who answered ham out of curiosity?
I
No
did.
one? Sorry?
Sonia.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's great. I
That's-
think it's something that is
Some
at
people do.
Thanksgiving.
Some people
Yeah,
do. Yes, for
for
sure.
sure.
Well, sometimes it's
Okay.
ham and turkey. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And and a fun fact about that, 2.5 million whole turkeys are purchased by Canadians for
Wow.
Thanksgiving.
A lot of
Every
turkeys.
Thanksgiving. Poor turkeys. I kind of feel bad now that I'm reading that. Okay, and then the first Thanksgiving was celebrated in 1578. Where did it take place? And then the answer for that is actually Newfoundland. So
Oh,
4 of you got that correct. Who are the people who guessed that?
Me. Norma.
Norma, okay.
and who else?
And who else?
There are 4 people who answered that.
I can't remember what I put.
Me too. I can't remember what I put. I just guessed.
Oh, good. Okay.
Anna, did you put Newfoundland?
I don't remember.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, it's all on the East Coast at least. So, you know,
Okay.
all
Yeah.
in the general area. That's great. Popular fall dessert that is often served at Thanksgiving. I would say pretty much everyone guessed it. Pumpkin pie. Who picked apple crisp? Asha did. She's got her hand up.
Asha's driving.
Okay. No.
Mhm.
Anyways, apple crisp is my favorite. So I would have kind of wanted to pick that, but it's pumpkin pie is the answer. And then let's see, it was declared an official annual holiday by Parliament in what year? It was 1957.
Oh.
So whoever guessed that would be correct. Just like a fact about that, Parliament proclaimed Thanksgiving as a day of general thanksgiving to Almighty God for the beautiful, bountiful harvest with which Canada has been blessed. So I love how much we celebrate just this time of year and what a beautiful thing it is.
It is.
So that's just a nice little fact. And then we'll go on to question 7, true or false. Canadian Thanksgiving is older than American Thanksgiving. And the answer to that is actually true.
Wow. Yikes.
Yeah. So that was 50-50.
I didn't know that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first recorded Canadian Thanksgiving in 1578 happened over 40 years before the first American one. Kind of cool. Look at us go. And then everybody got the last one right. What are people in Canada most encouraged to do on Thanksgiving Day? And that's give thanks and spend time with loved ones.
Amazing.
Which is fitting that we all get to meet right before Thanksgiving because I appreciate and care about all of you guys. So I'm really glad we're going to get to spend this time together. Thank you for doing that little bit of trivia with me. I will draw a name at the end for everyone who participated and we'll get a gift card out to you. And I hope you learned something.
Thank you. That was
Okay.
fun.
Well, that's good.
It was fun.
Amazing. Thank
Okay,
you.
so next we will move on to Norma on the next slide, and she's going to talk about infection prevention and control.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So I thought I'd talk about hands. And we use our hands a lot in the care that we give in our work and at our home and the significance of hands. So we have a lot of power in our hands to bless people, but we also, if we're not using them properly, our hands can be a bit misguided in that they can be used for unintended consequences if we're not taking care of them. So, best hand hygiene is always what we strive for, so that we don't get sick and so that our clients don't get sick and we don't pass things along the way. So I thought I'd just throw this out there, when to wash and sanitize hands. Just jump in, everybody.
Before and after care.
Beautiful. Keep going, guys.
Use the washroom.
Yep.
Yep, that's a good one.
Before and
Preparing-
after entering a client's room.
There you go.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We're not spreading it from one to the other.
You're supposed to wash your hands before and after you put gloves on as well.
Bingo. I was looking for that answer. Thank you very much for that.
Before preparing meals.
And yes, actually, that's the other one that I had on the list. Good. You guys have got it down. Thank you. I'm a real soap and water fan because for me, I find my hands dry out more with the hand sanitizer. But the hand sanitizer, absolutely, depending on what you've got, is certainly very acceptable. If you find your hands get really dry, do pop on some hand lotion just so that you're not having cracks in your hands or areas where infection can enter your own body. And part of the whole thing with infection control, because we're getting into flu season right now, is when should we use masks? That's the other thing I thought we should briefly talk about. Let's just throw that out there. When would we use a mask?
When we're sneezing a lot.
When we're feeling a bit unwell. Exactly.
If the client is sick.
The client is sick. Yes. Oh, we got the screen up already, you guys.
Oops,
If
sorry.
there's, that's okay. If there's visitors visiting that are unwell, and if there's family members that are unwell, even visiting or doing care. So, and if you've got family members that are visiting the client and they're unwell and they're fevering and stuff, I think it's appropriate to say, would you mind wearing a mask just so that they're not spreading that along? And if the client's unwell, absolutely put one on, because you don't need to be catching whatever it is that they've got going on. And then, we're getting the flu, so I thought I would just do a little reminder about flu vaccines. They're a little bit different this year in that you have to register for them and you make an appointment, and there's flu clinics that are out there. So just go on to the Alberta Health Services website and flu, and you can book your own flu vaccine. Some of the pharmacies are getting it and will be able to book through that. But just, if you're used to getting it with your own pharmacy, just give them a dingle. The flu vaccine is free. If you are over 65, there is then you can get a Prevnar 20. It's kind of it's a boost so you don't get pneumonia. That one is a fee though for that. And then there's also with the free vaccines, if you're over 65, then there's a bigger dose that you get, so that you can, I don't know if any of you guys are over 65, but it's just a heftier dose of the flu vaccine. COVID vaccines are available also for those who want them, and you can just register for those online as well. They threw out so many of them last year. I think that's why the government wanted you to register, so they knew how many to buy. And then just things to keep yourself healthy. I know you guys are doing a great job of looking after yourself, because I don't think there's a bazillion sick calls, but things that we do to keep ourselves well. What kind of things that should we do in the flu season to keep ourselves well? Anybody?
Get proper sleep.
Sleep. Restorative sleep is really important. You can
Drink
get
a lot of fluid.
Fluids, yes, that's great. It helps the body cleanse, keeps those kidneys healthy. Anybody else?
Drink enough water.
Yeah. Get those fluids in and drink the water. And we covered good hand hygiene, adequate nutrition. And I know you guys, a lot of you have 2 or 3 jobs, depending on how your work cycle is. You're busy moms or busy grandmas, or you've got family members you're also busy with. So our lives are really full and very busy. But if you can kind of do some meal planning so that you're getting good nutrition in your body, that will also help your immune system. Vitamin D is great. Everybody should be taking some vitamin D. 2,000 units is kind of an average, is suggested by the pharmacists. 1 to 2,000 units. You can just pick them up at any pharmacy or a health food store. Some of the ones in the pharmacies that you get, though, are made with seed oils like canola oil, corn oil, things like that. And they're doing a bit more research about the oils that are out there now being a bit more inflammatory. So if you want to take a good quality vitamin D supplement, you can get some from the health food store that are made with coconut oil. So you could look into getting those and taking those. And then try not to touch your face too much and rub your eyes and that kind of thing. Sanitize after you blow your nose, that kind of thing. But we just don't want you picking up things because it is all over the place. We're already starting to see some stuff in the community. Not just COVID, but just kind of some flu-y kind of upper respiratory tract infections in the community, the clinic that I work at. So just a brief little reminders about, hand sanitizing, looking after yourself, looking after our clients in the care that you do. And I know you guys give excellent care. So thank you for that. You guys do tremendous work in the community. And thanks for that. That's kind of all I had. Any questions that you guys had for me or
I
any
have a
comments?
I have a question.
Yeah,
Does higher dose of vitamin D give you hives?
should not. No,
What
I
about
wouldn't think so.
vitamin Bs?
Vitamin B is a water-soluble vitamin, so if you take a higher dose of that, you usually just pee it out, so it's just expensive urine. Um, but there, there are upper limits that,
Well, I'm taking vitamins,
mhm.
and one day I was itchy, but I don't blame it on the vitamins. I just realized I haven't been taking about for 3 days already.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know, unless there's something else in it. Yeah, it would be unusual, let's just say that. Yeah. Any other questions?
That's a very
Okay.
important topic. And we want you to stay healthy. We want our clients to stay healthy.
Mhm.
We're not, we don't, we definitely would like you to have the flu shot, but we don't recommend COVID shots. But please, use those tips and hand sanitization would be, I would say, is definitely on the top to protect yourself and the clients.
Mhm.
But also, like you mentioned, great tips there, Norma. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're
Norma,
welcome.
I have actually one question that I'm just genuinely curious about. I'm not obviously in the home the same way all of our people are, but at what point is it like you're too sick to go to work? So I'm curious, like if you just have a little
That
bit
is a
of a
good
runny
question.
nose and a cough, is that okay? Or is it when you start getting a fever that it's best not to go? I'm just curious if there's any
Yeah,
sort
if you're fevering, you should not have a fever for 48 hours before you go into someone's home.
Okay.
If you have a little sniffle, but your nose isn't running off your face, then I would say throw on a mask. But if your nose is running, and if you put on a mask, now your mask is soggy, that would be a time to stay home. I guess the other thing I should say is if you happen to get cold sniffles, that kind of thing, one of the best things you can do is do some sinus rinses, like with a neti pot or with, you can purchase something called Hydrosense at the pharmacy, and it's a saline solution that you shove it up your nose and it shoots right to the back of the sinuses to clean them out, and it just helps get rid of a lot of that nasal congestion. If you do a neti pot rinse, you must either use boiled water with the saline packet, or you must use distilled water. Okay. Otherwise, use the Hydrosense that you can just buy at the pharmacy, or a saline spray, but you want to really get it up there. If you're really struggling, I know there's also those machines, Navage, I think they're called machines, where it shoves the water in one nostril and sucks it out over the other one, and then you spin and it goes the reverse direction. I tell you, it'll clean those brain cells out. Works. Works really well, but it's a weird feeling. I picked one up. And the pharmacist can also prescribe, if you've been struggling with some stuffiness, they can also prescribe you a steroid nasal spray. And it used to be that some of the sprays that you buy, you can only take for 3 days, and then you get kind of a rebound effect from it. But there's a couple in the market now that you can take for a much more extended period of time that work really well. So if you're having some sniffles, the saline rinses are not helping, then talk to your pharmacist and he'll get you something for that. They're very good at prescribing.
Great, thank you.
And I will also refer you to a website. If you look under, if you just Google My Alberta Health and whatever you're concerned about, My Alberta Health respiratory tract infections, My Alberta Health fevers, it'll push you to the Alberta Health Services website, and it's all patient information that's up to date. It's a fabulous website. It's got everything you could possibly want. If you want kids information, just type in capital HEAL, HEAL, Alberta Health Services, and it'll put you to the kids website. And then you can type in fever, diarrhea, vomiting, whatever it is that you want to learn about. They're really very good websites with reliable, up-to-date information. So
That's
have a
very
look
good.
at those.
Can we put those in maybe in our newsletter, Jenna, tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll send the link for you, Mark. I should have put that in. I was just thinking of that. Should
Yeah,
add that.
it's a good,
that's great.
They're really very good.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Okay, I think we are kind of done. If no one has any more questions, we will continue on here.
I don't have question. I just want to share with
Yes.
you that it works for me and my family.
Okay.
It's a home remedy, but it's safe. You can use a red onion with a honey, and you cut all the onion complete, and you put in the a plate, and then the honey, and leave it in the kitchen during all night, and the next day you drink 2 spoons in the morning, 2 spoons in the afternoon, and in the night. And that works for me and my kids, because during this year we didn't get sick.
Nice.
So I put all my faith in that.
Yeah.
And it really works, and it's a good prevention for
It's nice to
don't
have something
get
natural
sick.
to try.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe you can try.
Actually, Anna,
Great.
as I was a kid, my mom used to give me that for my asthma.
Oh, yes,
interesting.
it works. Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
that's interesting.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Anna. I'm always into, like, I've told Mark a million times, I take cold effects very often. The minute I start feeling like I'm going to get sick, I'm like all over it. I'm trying anything and everything to not get sick.
Yeah. Vitamin
That's
C and
amazing.
zinc. Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I think we are good to move on. I'm just not sure if I'm seeing the pages move or if you have moved it, Mark, and I'm not.
I did.
I think that's the last one.
What do you see now? Operations announcements with Jenna. Do you see that screen, guys?
No.
Oh,
I'm still seeing
okay.
there we go.
Maybe I should share again. Just a second. Let's do that. How about now?
Yes.
There we
Me.
go.
Perfect.
That's me.
That's you, Jenna.
On a better day, maybe. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna get into a few things. You know, some of it you will have heard a million times. That's kind of my job to remind you. This was something we spoke about in the most recent newsletter, and that was sent to you all as well as our clients. And it's just a really important reminder that any cancellations or schedule changes need to go through the office. If a client mentions a change directly to you, just please remind them to like come back to me and let me know. I've seen a lot of you doing that. So they'll say something to you, and then I get a message saying, oh, I spoke to so and so, and we are doing this. So, like, I really appreciate that. If I don't know, it just creates so many complications down the road. So, yeah, if you can just please continue to do that. You've been doing amazing since that reminder went out. I really, really appreciate it. It just makes everyone's lives so much easier. And it just keeps everything very accurate. There's smooth communication on all parts. And then no one's confused. There will be hiccups here and there, but yeah, if we can just do our best to continue to keep the communication flowing, not only from you to the client, but from the client to myself or the office as well, that is very much appreciated. And then for our next shocking shift confirmations and timekeeping. This is just a reminder that we're, you know, staying diligent with confirming shifts in advance, and clocking in and clocking out on time through the app. These are very, very simple things. You know, if you need to confirm your shifts a month in advance, please do that. It's just important that we're confirming them. And then as far as the clocking in and clocking out goes, it's one less thing that I'm getting a message from someone saying, oh, I missed it, or this and that. Like, that's going to come up sometimes. But yeah, just doing our best to stay on top of it. This is the way that we do everything. So, I mean, this is even if you really want to break it down, this is the way you end up getting paid at the end of the day. It's by us seeing that you get there and then you clock out, you leave your notes. Like, there's a very certain way in which we go through everything. And that's a huge part of your accountability. Because you are working remotely. So yeah, if we can just keep that up, the confirmations, I would say it's about 50-50 right now with those. So if you guys can maybe after or just remember tomorrow to just go ahead and confirm shifts in advance, that's very helpful to all of us. Yeah.
So
And then I think
tomorrow I'm gonna see everybody's confirming their shift for the next month.
maybe
That's
we'll
awesome.
see.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
that's no, joke aside, this is very important because you know this is also affects especially Jenna's productivity, and it is very important that we don't get those messages, missed clock ins, missed clock outs, not confirmed, not confirmed. So you know, if you can cooperate and be proactive in this, rather, it makes really Jenna's life easier and everybody's because you know this is expected of each one of you. It's a simple task. We would like you to do that on regular basis without reminders. So thank you very much for your cooperation.
yes, thank you all very much for that. Super helpful. And you guys have been getting really great at just giving me a heads up if you're going to be late or you're going to be early, things like that. And then I can get you clocked in before we get that missed clock in or clock out notification. So yeah, just keep it up. And it's always just a great reminder. And then the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, so documentation. We have, I think, it's something we definitely go through when we do orientation, but we have so many, first of all, we have new faces, and then we have so many amazing people on our team who have been here for years now. Like, it's shocking. I'm going around to writing performance reviews for people who have been here for 2 and 3 years. So this is just a really quick refresher on how we want notes. DARP stands for data, action, response, plan. So we want to keep notes clear and factual, complete them after each visit, try to avoid personal opinions, what you observed and did. So this just really helps ensure that there's, clear communication for not only the office, but the family. So I'm just going to ask Mark really quickly here because I'm blanking a little bit. Can you give me like a quick example of data action response plan? Like what we mean by that?
Sure. So the DARP stands for, like Jenna mentioned, Data Action Response Plan. So when you go into the clients for the shift, it's a reminder. We always say it during the orientation. So what you use your 5 senses, you see, what you smell, what you taste, what you hear, and what you feel as well. So if you feel like the client is feverish, let's say, okay, what's the action you took? So you took the fever, you measured, you took the fever. You note that, I took the fever, and the fever is 37.2 or something degrees Celsius. So what's the response? That it's in the care plan that you give Tylenol for the clients. So you give them a Tylenol. That's your action as well. The response, oh, half an hour later, she's gone better. What's the plan? Okay, you tell the family or you tell the next HCA, you follow up, could you really check on her fever, in the night shift, something like that. So that's an example.
That's perfect. And that's just kind of what I wanted to, we just always want to be, like he said, what we see, what we did about it, how it worked out, and then what we're doing going forward. Just keeping that in mind when we're writing our notes. And then another reminder that it's really important to take your notes to the office and make sure that we're leaving family notes for clients as well.
Can I jump in, Jenna?
Absolutely.
Just with the charting, it's better to record exactly what a patient's actions are. So you could say, if you want to say patient agitated today, what does that mean? So instead of charting that she's agitated, you could say client pacing back and forth, distracted in conversation, difficult to settle. So those are the things you've seen. And then you can say about, what you did to try and help her out. But you don't want to make assumptions of what the client's feeling. Or if you do, then back it up by what you're seeing. So that you're not just kind of putting something out there kind of as a judgment without having information to back that up.
That's great. That makes
And then I know this was just an example, Mark, but if there is a fever, I would not say give the person Tylenol unless you check with the family. And probably I would check as to at what fever you would want them to be treated.
Yeah,
because
like
that
I
shouldn't
said,
be a family.
it is in the care plan. It is
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Yeah, we don't give if the family or the care plan doesn't say it. So thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So just a, overall reminder, it's clear, concise communication. These are important. This is sometimes you might be the only person who sees that specific client on that day. And we need to know what's going on. And then their family does if they need any sort of, help or intervention. So yeah, that is it for that. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and ask. You guys are great with your notes, so I'm not too concerned. It's just a great reminder. And on to my favorite thing. Our next staff meeting will be on December 7th. So please mark that down. It is our in-person Christmas party staff meeting. It is my favorite time of the year. Anyone who knows me knows I'm like a big Christmas fanatic. So I am very excited for this. I always get really excited about it. Yeah, so just keep that in mind, write the date down. We all like to get together, and that is our form of staff meeting once a year where we get to be in person and celebrate the holidays. And yeah, get to be with everybody. So there will be many more details to come, but just wanted to kind of give everyone that heads up in advance. And now I think we are at the point where Danny is going to do her coaching corner, which is always such a highlight. So we will pass it over to Danny.
Oh, thank you. I'm just going to share my screen. Do you see my screen?
We do.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, lots of good information today, and thank you, Norma. And this is really, really great info how to stay strong in this season. And thank you, Jenna, for the game. I learned a lot about Thanksgiving, which I did not know. I guessed Newfoundland. I just dropped it, but it was good. All right. Well, everyone, welcome here. Thank you for, all of you coming. It's nice to see all this number that we're growing and everybody's interested and here. So as we enter the season on reflecting on Thanksgiving and what we are thankful for, I thought it will be good to talk about a simple yet incredibly powerful is a thankful heart. So today we'll explore how practicing gratitude supports our brain, our heart, our body, and spirit. Also, how it can transform your wellness from inside out. Sorry, slide, yes. All right, so when we talk about wellness, we often focus on nutrition, on exercise, on sleep, and we forget about these are essential things, but also we forget about our emotional wellness. Yeah. Gratitude is one of the most healing emotional practices that we can adopt. It rewires the brain, calms the body, reduces emotional balance. So I don't know who wrote this quote, but I like it. Gratitude is the healthier of all human emotions. And that's true. Scientifically, gratitude activates area in the brain associated with reward, decision-making, and emotional regulation, especially the prefrontal cortex. I call it the CEO of your life. So gratitude also boosts dopamine and serotonin, which they are the natural feel-good chemicals. So over time, gratitude helps shift our mental focus away from being negative and stressful into clarity and mood. So gratitude doesn't just change how you feel, it also affects your physiology. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can lower your blood pressure, can also reduce your stress hormones levels like cortisol. Also, it supports heart rate variability, which is a key maker of cardiovascular health and emotional balance. So grateful people sleep better, experience fewer aches and pains, and even show stronger immune responses. That's because gratitude reduces inflammation in the body and helps the body to return to a state of reset and healing more easily. It also encourages better habits like regular movements and healthier meals. So emotionally, gratitude fosters peace, patience, and forgiveness. It helps us let go of bitterness and resentment. When we choose to focus on what's good, we reduce emotional reactivity and strengthen our relationships. So we become better communicators, better listeners, and even more present at the moment when we are engaging with others. So we know that we need to be thankful in all circumstances. And even gratitude gets us through hard times. And gratitude also lifts our eyes off of what we don't have and focus on what we have. So it rewires our perspective. So we know I've talked a lot, and maybe some of you are new with us about, gratitude and keeping 3 things that you're grateful for every day. I don't know who practice that, but of you, but gratitude doesn't have to be complicated. It's just very simple. Just start by writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day. You can also say it out loud at your dinner table, or share it with someone close to you. Or write thank you card. If you appreciate someone, you can write a note, or keep a gratitude jar. These are small and simple acts, can make big difference over time. So wellness isn't just about routines, it's about mindset. A thankful heart creates a ripple effect on lots of areas in our life. So you'll think clearer, you feel more peace, better sleep, you can handle stress better and with more resilience. The best part, gratitude is free and it's always available. You just need to make a decision and start doing it. So tell me, who is ready to share? What are you thankful for today?
I'll start out. Every single one of you guys. I literally couldn't do what I do in supporting our clients if it weren't for all of you and the amazing work you do, and just like how you do your best to help me get there and cover shifts and all the things. So I'm super, super thankful and grateful for all of you.
Oh, thank you, Jenna. That's sweet.
And I want to echo that. Actually, you stole it. I wanted to be first. I want to be thankful, for all of you. I'm blessed, to have such a great team. Jenna, especially, she's the anchor here, and she's the one that holds the day-to-day headaches when she goes on vacation. I know how much she she grinds in that windmill, and it is a lot of juggling that she does. So I'm thankful for her. Thankful for my wife Danny, and I'm thankful for Norma. I'm thankful for each one of you. Every day you guys are in my prayers. I pray for each one of you. I pray for safety. I pray for our clients. I'm really thankful. I am a blessed man.
Thank you. Who else?
Me?
Yes, Anna.
I'm thankful for this job, for this meeting, because it's a good reminder about all the things that we need to do for the clients and to do the best. It doesn't matter who is watching, right? And I'm thankful because I'm healthy. I'm thankful for the kids that I have.
Amen.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thank you. That's your first meeting, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you, Anna. Thanks for sharing. Who else? Anything you can share you're thankful for today?
I'm thankful for my job and for my family.
Amen. Thank you, Anna.
That's nice.
Yeah, we're
I'm
thankful.
thankful that God has given me the strength to go out and help others in the best way I can.
Thank you. Thank you, Anne Marie. Yeah. Yeah. Who else?
I had a lovely surprise today. My daughter had come and raided our freezer well, it was probably a couple months ago, for a friend who was looking for, she wanted to take over a banana loaf, and she returned the favor today and made it for me and wrapped it so nicely in parchment paper and put a little flower on it. It was very sweet. So that was waiting for me when Bill picked me up from work. So that was lovely.
Nice surprise. Yes.
Very sweet.
I thankful for to work in compassion senior care
Oh,
and for my family too and my church. But
Mhm.
especially I thankful for being in compassion senior care. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You are a blessing too to us. We're thankful.
Mhm.
Thank you, Isabel. That's beautiful.
Well, as we go into Thanksgiving, these are things we need to be thankful for. So I hope that you do focus on those things, and it improves, like Danny said, your life, your health, your confidence, your self-esteem. You are aware, you don't compare to others, you are who you are, and you are loved. So yeah. I feel like this is a moment to have a group picture. So I want Anli and Ferdy and Roxana to show up, and I want to take a picture here. So,
So I'll stop sharing.
okay.
I just before that can
Yes. Yes.
even through the tough times, when you practice gratitude, you will find something good even when you're going through something tough. And I encourage you to do journaling or do something we call a gratitude tracker. If you every day, if you can write or say 3 things and check on yourself after 7 days or 2 weeks and see, you'll be surprised how you will feel better, your mood is better, your sleep is better, and you're healthier. All right, I'm gonna
Absolutely.
stop my screen share and then we can take a picture.
Sure.
Thank you.
So,
Which button do I need to press?
No,
well,
don't
the
press.
video, I
Mark
don't
will do
see,
that.
like, yeah, you look shaded, Anli. And Ferdy and Roxana, could you come up on the screen so we can
What
take
do I
a,
need to press though?
oh,
I just couldn't since
Don't.
the beginning, and then I got kicked out. So I
Oh,
don't know what's wrong.
That's
yeah.
okay. If it won't
That's
work,
okay. Let's take it like that. So,
Just a minute.
even if
Give
you
me a
don't show up,
minute.
yeah. And
Yeah.
Ellie's trying to fix
I
her
can see my
camera.
face.
yeah,
Just give
but we
me a
can't see it,
minute.
Ferdy.
I can't figure out which one to press.
That's all right. That's all
Oh.
right. So
Oh, there.
give
How's that?
me a thankful
Did I get it?
smile. Give me a thankful smile, everybody.
Did I get it?
No.
Oh,
All right. That's okay, Anli. It's okay. We will
just
we will
scream.
ask AI to put your picture in.
There you
yeah,
go.
we'll find a way. We'll make sure to get a really good picture when everyone shows up to the Christmas party.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. We will have another one for sure.
Perfect.
You know.
What I'm going to do, just because we are running a little bit behind, is we kind of did kind of small wins in the sense that we just talked about what we're thankful for.
Yeah.
Now I challenge each of you, when you get off of here, to text me one small win. Whoever texts me one small win will go into a draw for another gift card. So if you text me tonight, one of your small wins, you will hear from me tomorrow with who wins the gift cards, okay?
Good deal.
So make sure to do that. Mark and I practice this every time we have a meeting, and that's just remembering that the little things aren't little. So I want to hear even the most small win. It doesn't really matter what it is, but share one with me, and you will be entered. Now we're going to move on to the really special part of the evening. It's all special, but this is a really nice chance to get to recognize someone. So I'll hand it over to Mark to present the Ambassador Award for this quarter.
Sure. Thank you, Jenna. And like I mentioned earlier in my opening, that you are all ambassadors. However, we have the tradition of every quarterly staff meeting, we would pick one of you. And usually the criteria is, I would put it on here. HCA must have passed the probation period. HCA has demonstrated exemplary punctuality, flexibility, and availability for scheduling. HCA has demonstrated exemplary team player and positive attitude. HCA has received one or more feedback from satisfied clients. HCA performs tasks above and beyond what is expected. HCA uses opportunities to represent and promote compassion senior care, and HCA leaves outstanding notes and feedback to family. HCA has outstanding use of CareSmart 360 Plus, including unexcused missed clock in, out, and shifts confirmation. So, again, it's always hard to pick one of you because, like I said, I always receive great feedback from clients and good stories. And but this time we Jenna actually and I have talked about it, and we decided on data.
Nice.
Yes,
Very good.
Congratulations.
yes.
Congrats, Dada.
Good job.
Dada consistently demonstrates the heart and values that defines our team, with kindness and compassion and genuine care for both clients and colleagues as well. Even her colleagues, they love her. When they go to Ernie and they see her, they give great feedback about her. Her thoughtful nature shines through in every interaction, and she's always willing to lend a helping hand, whether that means stepping to support a teammate or taking the extra time to ensure her clients feel truly cared for. She is consistently punctual, flexible, and dependable, making scheduling seamless and ensuring our clients receive uninterrupted, high quality care. Her detailed and thorough notes reflect her dedication to communication and continuity, providing valuable insight and peace of mind for families and the team alike. Through her positive attitude, teamwork, and the pride she takes in representing Compassion Senior Care, Dada exemplifies what it means to be an ambassador of our mission. Congratulations, Dada. You also you also receive a $50 Marks card, so you can spend it on
Nice.
something that is for you as well. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, Dada. You really deserve it, and we're just really blessed to have you. And yeah, we wanted to recognize that. So I think Mark, if you have any closing remarks, that'll wrap up the evening.
Yeah, well, thank you all. We want to be really, ensuring that, we respect your time. We thank each one of you for coming in. I know it's late in the evening. This is the only time where we feel like you're not in a job, but I mean, I appreciate even Asha. Asha has not even missed one quarterly staff meeting, so I really appreciate that you had a shift at 8 o'clock, but you signed in while driving. So very much appreciated. Every one of
No
you.
problem.
Yeah, so each one of you will be paid the $15. It will come not tomorrow in the next payroll, which is I think 24th of October. It will come under meeting on the pay stubs. Speaking of that, are you all okay with the pay stubs? How it's coming? Is it all clear for you how your pay is coming? Thumbs up? Good. Okay, perfect. This is one, it was not planned, but it was on the side. But yeah, I want to really thank Jenna for organizing this great meeting, and Norma as well for your very interesting talk, and for Danny as well for the coaching corner, always blessing us with these insights. Those will be also added to the newsletter. Actually, hoping to come in tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
So please engage in those newsletters. These are made for you. Lots of efforts that Jenna put in for each one of you. So please engage in those newsletters, read them, watch the videos that she puts in, and there's a lot of great information there. So so watch for it tomorrow, and yeah, and at the end, I want to really wish every one of you a happy Thanksgiving. Please make time to spend with your loved ones, with your family, and also, like, you know, just even walk outside and eat some turkey, some ham, some pumpkin pie, and some apple crisps. Yeah, we really appreciate you all. We are so proud of you, and have a good night.